As Americans, we feed off the drama of poor and unfortunate souls. It's fed to us like children eating candy, no thought, no control. If nobody's suffering, then we're not smiling. We mindlessly buy every product they are advertising. Your wardrobe is a billboard, you only wear what's hot, surviving on fast food. Your health is an afterthought. You spend all of your time plugged into your gadgets and technology, your mind becoming a mainframe programmed to follow orders from people you have never seen. They gave us the choice between the Trumps and the Clintons. I consider that freedom adversative. Most days, I would tell you it's just not worth it, death being the alternative. I will never fall in line with the ultra-conservative. My timer is up, I'm checking out, death is calling my name. That is affirmative.
What is the point on living if you know you're gonna die? Why force yourself to keep breathing and preaching all your lies? These are the thoughts that keep me up at night. Sleep always an armature away. Forcing myself to go through the motions to live another day. I'm just another American zombie surviving on drugs and pain. A country full of mindless humans convincing ourselves we're all sane. My thoughts, they are not my own. I can barely care for myself. I am an American zombie just like everyone else. Our president is just a distraction from who is in control. Corporations dictate who we are, strings pulled by evil souls. One step forward and two steps back is the way they designed it. The stronger you stand against them, the faster you will submit. We're all soldiers, we don't have a choice. You're not fighting the cause, they gave you your voice. We're all American zombies, whether you like it or not. Get in line and march to the rhythm, no way to make it stop. Death and taxes, they are guaranteed, the rest is decided for you. Marital status, kids, employer, all the way down to the color of your shoes. When you realize free will is all made up, life seems meaningless and you wanna give up. You're a useless cog, part of an ever-evolving machine. You're an American zombie, just like me. They tell us what we can hear, they tell us what we can think. We are all part of their plan, there is no missing link. They choose when we live, they also decide when we die. If you're happy, it's because of them, it's their choice when you cry. They can tell you what will happen at any given moment. We're all disposable, individually we're not important. You will always be an American zombie, there's no place to hide. Remember, you're an American zombie, show you're a zombie with pride. Do you ever feel someone looking at you, they watch every move you make? Does it feel like it is getting harder? They'll decide when you break. They choose what God you pray to and what food you consume. They make up lies like global warming, then place the blame on you. We're all American zombies, brainwashed in every way. Just like mice looking for cheese, we navigate their maze. It's their inventions causing natural disasters, playing God for everyone. They hide among us looking like zombies, fucking with us for fun. Death and taxes, they are guaranteed. The rest is decided for you. Marital status, kids, employer, all the way down to the color of your shoes. When you realize free will is all made up, life seems meaningless and you wanna give up. You're a useless cog, part of an ever-evolving machine. You're an American zombie, just like me. I am an American zombie, just like you. We fight their battles blindly, we are zombies without a clue. They starve us of our human needs, they scare us with their thugs. They've done nothing to help us with our addictions to their drugs. For years they fed us pills like candy, they say it's now an epidemic. It's how they are able to keep control by keeping us weak and keeping us sick. Without us they'd have nothing. No protection without their army. They fear us fighting back. An army of American zombies. It doesn't matter if we know the truth. They say that we can't prove it. 9/11 was an inside job. They keep feeding us their bullshit. We don't want to look crazy, so we conspire secretly. It's always better to conform and obsess over our TVs. Anyone that knows too much has to remain silenced. Speak one word you shouldn't know, your life will end in violence. We were all born with a purpose, remember you're just like me. Is death the better option? We're all American zombies.
Murder which is sweeping the eastern third of the nation is being committed by creatures who feast upon the flesh of their victims. First eyewitness accounts of this grisly development came from people who were understandably frightened and almost incoherent. Officials and newsmen at first discounted those eyewitness descriptions as being beyond belief. However, the reports persisted, and medical examinations of some of the victims bore out the fact that they had been partially devoured. I think we have some late word just arriving, and I'll interrupt to bring this to you. This is the latest disclosure in a report from National Civil Defense Headquarters in Washington. It has been established that persons who have recently died have been returning to life and committing acts of murder. A widespread investigation of reports from funeral homes, morgues, and hospitals has concluded that the unburied dead are coming back to life and seeking human victims. It's hard for us here to believe what we're reporting to you, but it does seem to be a fact. When this emergency first began, radio and television was advising people to stay inside, behind locked doors for safety. Well, that situation has now changed, and we're able to report a definite course of action for you. Civil defense machinery has been organized to provide rescue stations with food, shelter, medical treatment, and protection by armed National Guardsmen. Stay tuned to the broadcasting stations in your local area for this list of rescue stations. This list will be repeated throughout our news coverage. Look for the name of the rescue station nearest you and make your way to that location as soon as possible.
So we have that truck. If we can get some gas, we can get out of here.